to prove that Drew deliberately provoked you by approaching Wiley. Which means that ultimately, this case comes down to its witnesses.
Ultimately, this case will come down to witnesses.
Can you think of anyone else who would be willing to contradict Drew's account?
Michael assaulted me in a restaurant full of people, including my lawyer, Martin Gray, who saw everything.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Soul Caps, y'all. So I did a video earlier talking about Michael revealing to Sonny and Diane for the first time his suspicions of Willow being the one that stalked Daisy, right? So we was talking about that and how that could help Michael if he can prove that Willow really did that, how that's going to help him in his hearing. But he's got to take care of this first. So Drew, earlier in the episode, went out to GH and he went to Liz begging for someone to see his black eye, right? And usually that isn't like an emergency case, right? And he needed to go to like urgency care or something. And really what the main thing that he really wanted more than seeing a doctor was he wanted to put it on documentation so he could take down, because he's got this thing in his head right now. He was already talking to Sidwell and Marco about it yesterday's episode, that he thinks that by proving that Michael punched him, that this could get Michael in prison, so then Willow will get the kids and he'll look like a hero to Willow. So that's his whole plan. So that's how he was trying to get the documentation so he could get it all going. And Liz was really not trying to hear it. Felicia ended up giving him the documentation a little bit later. And then he proceeds from there. So he goes down to Anna's office. She's already with Turner. And basically, he's trying to report everything. But Turner has been a little difficult to read. A little bit difficult to read. Because just yesterday, she said she wanted to take down Drew. Now, I think she's playing games a little bit with Drew, though. Is my thought here. But she's also someone that I believe she's very conflicted. But she wants to do, if somebody's got to be served justice, somebody's got to be served justice, right? So she doesn't mind coming after Michael. Now, she even told Anna earlier, look, if I come after Sonny, I'm still going to, it's because of it's easy to be right. But I'm definitely coming after Drew for sure, though. That was before Drew even came in the room. So Drew is trying to see if he got a case here and everything, got the documentation, everything like that. The black eye to prove it. So he's feeling like he's got it all good. So when Diane was talking to Michael and Sonny, they started talking about, was there any, witnesses around, and anybody who doesn't have a reason to go against Drew. And we know like Tracy and Stella, they got people that they're connected to that will take Michael's side. So Diane feels like they have something because he provoked Michael in the situation by approaching Wiley. It wasn't like Wiley approached him. He did approach Wiley. That is for sure. But now they need to prove it that he went over there. Like, they need some type of eyewitness. The only one that they feel like they got is Martin. Because Turner was telling Drew the same thing. Like, we need an eyewitness. Let me tell you why I think Martin might end up working out for Michael. Because I talked about it yesterday. If y'all watched yesterday's videos. I put them up late today, so I don't know if y'all caught them. Basically, and I even been talking about this last week, I feel like Martin, if he finds out that Drew is the one that bought in the insurance fraud people over to Stella's case, knowing he's also a person of interest in that, I feel like Martin might turn on Drew in that situation. Now, I was asking this yesterday. Did Drew already know that Martin benefited his back with this insurance? Because that's the big thing though to me, is that maybe, I don't remember if Drew knew or not. If he knew anyways and he started to do this anyways, then Martin got no reason to like defend Drew no more. And he could turn on Drew and be on Michael's side with this. So I think that's the way this is going anyways. I think regardless, I think Martin gonna end up being in favor of Drew. I really do. And that's how this case gonna be dropped. We'll see though. We'll see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if that because that's Michael's best hope right now is to get Martin to turn on Drew. So we'll see what happens with that, y'all. But go on in here to give me y'all thoughts. This is gonna be crazy. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Got one more video to go. We gotta talk about this last scene with Brick. Thank y'all for watching this one. Soul Caps, y'all.